Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to Tangle Time Arts. My name is Nana Herron, and I'm a certified Zentangle teacher. And today we are on day 7 of our impromptu Advent Tangles. And this is where I just pick a tangle or two every day during Advent, and we do a little project, a little masterpiece together. So for day 7, I thought we would do a festive holiday heart, which would actually make the perfect gift tag, or you can incorporate it into your other projects. And to make this heart, we are going to use the Tangle Aquafleur, but I'm going to do a little bit of a variation of it to fit it into the heart shape. And then we're going to embellish with some beadlines by Margaret Bremner. Now, Aquafleur is a tangle by Zentangle because that has been our focus this entire year. All right, so we'll need our basic supplies, a white tile or a white piece of paper, or you can work in your sketchbook. We need our trusty black pen, number 2 pencil, and tortillon. So those are our standard tools, and my favorite tools actually. And I am using an apprentice pen. I also, because it's a heart, I have a red colored pencil. So I'm just using red from Crayola. And I have 2 gel pens, glitter gel pens. I am using the traditional red for the heart, but you can choose any colors that you would like. Definitely make it your own. And you're not limited to colored pencils or gel pens either. You can try different mediums. So pull your materials together and meet me back here, and let's get started. So for today, we're not going to do our dots and line for the frame. We're just going to go straight into drawing a heart. And the heart's going to take up most of the tile, and it does not have to be perfect at all. Just freehanding it as best as we can. And then I'm going to switch to, I'm just using a black pen here. So with Aquafleur, it's going to kind of look like a ribbon when we're done. So if black is not your favorite, you could choose to have like a green ribbon or blue or whatever your favorite colors are. All right, I'm just going to mark off the center here a little bit. So a little off from the center. I'm just putting a little seed shape there. An Aquafleur has a lot of drama to it, but it's very simple once you get started. And I think this version of it, this variation of it, is even simpler. So we're just going to start with, and I'm going to start on this curve here, making a little curve, kind of like a hook there, and then swinging back over and around my little center there. And then I'm going to rotate just a little bit because we're working all the way around. I'm going to aura that. Same curve, but come back in so that it kind of comes to a point. And then I'm going to top that off. And I'm just doing a straight line here from the top of this curve to the top of the neighboring one. But if you would like, you could make that a curve as well. So you could do a curved top. But I'm going with a straight top. Rotating a little bit. And I'm leaving some space. And I'm just doing the same thing. rotate, and then connect the tops. So we're just going to work our way around. I'm not really focused on whether these ribbon shapes are the same width at all. I just let it flow freely and work my way around. Some of these are going to be thinner than other ones, and some of them are going to be wider. We've got our point here, so I'm just going to rotate a little bit and then start on the other side of the point. Same thing with our little curve on the top. And then connect to the tops. So this festive heart is perfect for lots of occasions, even Valentine's Day. It's just a great symbol of love. And I think I can fit this last one in here. It's a little thin, but that's okay. All right, so we have that filled in. And then I'm going to, I think what I'll do is ink these in first before we ink in our heart. So to ink these in, I am just following that curved motion, but I'm not going all the way down. And you'll see why in just a couple of seconds. So I follow that curve all the way over, and let's go down a little bit here. And then we're going to leave some of that white and pick up a little ways away and just ink in the rest of it. So we want to create a shiny spot with the white there. Now you can ink this in if you'd like to, this part here, under the little curve, but I like to leave it like that. Then I move on to the next one. Start inking that in. And I'm going to fill that in like that. So we can continue in the black pen. I am actually going to switch to my glitter gel pen and just take a moment and go add some glitter over here. But if you don't have a glitter gel pen, you can keep going with your regular black pen or whatever color you chose. And now I'm just moving forward with my glitter gel pen. But a glitter gel pen is definitely not a requirement. I like to use them when I can for the holiday projects, but it looks just fine with a regular black pen as you saw. So I'm working my way around and I'm keeping my shiny spot at roughly the same distance. I'm just taking my time and enjoying the process and enjoying my time with you. I'm a little behind in filming this one. It was just a super busy day yesterday. I think this would look great with like light blue ribbons here and maybe a bright pink heart. Or you could use green ribbons, green Aquafleur. Really, the possibilities are endless. You could choose any combination of colors, and that's the fun of it. To take a little break there, well, excuse me, a little bit of a tickle in my throat. All right, I think I'm feeling better now. Okay, we only have one left. Okay, so we have our Aquafleur, I call them ribbons, filled in, and we left a shiny spot all the way around. And now I'm going to take a regular black pen and I'm going to ink over our pencil line. Excuse me. Something in the air is just bothering me today. I don't know if it's dust or allergies. And at the bottom here, I actually like to add a little bit of a curl. That's optional. You don't have to. Once that's in, I am going to take my red pencil. You could use a gel pen if you'd like, but sometimes I like to combine the ink with the colored pencils, and I'm just using Crayola brand, which is very accessible and you can get at lots and lots of places. So now I'm filling in the heart with red. And I'm bringing it down to that same shiny spot. And we're just going to work our way around like we did with the black ink. So I'm adding a bit more pressure towards the center and a little bit on the edge there. And then it's lighter when it comes closer to the shiny spot. I have not done any shading yet, but if you're not adding the red color, you would do a little shading kind of in this area with your pencil. Mm. For this bottom section, I'm kind of bringing the shininess to a point. Let me turn this around so you can see. So I've brought this down to a point so we can see the heart shape in within the inked in and the colored in areas. Mm. So darker towards the center and the edge. Keep rotating so that you're comfortable when you're coloring. And then just like we did with the bottom, for this section, we're going to come in to a point. And we're kind of making like a V shape here for our heart. All right, so we have a whole lot of drama going on there. And at this point, I think I'm going to do a little shading on the outside before we add our bead lines. And bead lines are really simple, so don't worry. We're keeping it pretty simple today. So I'm adding a little bit of shading to the outside, a little bit of graphite. Not a lot of pressure at all. All right, and then take my tortillon. And I'm just going to blend that very quickly. That, so we have just a tiny bit of shading. And then I'm going to take my, I have a gold glitter pen here. If you don't have one of these, you can do this in black, that's fine. And we're going to put in our bead lines. And bead lines are super simple. Um, let's just try one in this area. So it's just going to come out from your heart here. And we're just going to do a wavy line. And then we put in our little beads. So we put 3 pretty close together. And then we kind of skip a space. And then we do 3 more. We're working in groups of 3 here. So you can kind of pick and choose where you want to add them. I think I'll have some come out of here. I'm going to use a curve this time. It's usually wavy lines with bead lines, but I don't see why we can't have a curved line. Skip a space, and my space here is limited, so I'm only going to put 2. I'm going to add some more here. So with my not wavy lines, but curved lines, it's a little bit of a variation of the bead lines. So today we had a variation of Aquafleur and a variation of bead lines. All right, I'm going to go over to the other side here. And I think I'll come out. I'm going to kind of mirror this and do something like that. And then we can come out of here and do the bead lines with the wavy line. Oops, I'm going off the screen, sorry. So I have 1, 2, 3, move along the line a little bit. 1, 2, 3. Come down here and do 1, 2, 3. And let's see, let's do this. Then we can decide if we want to add a little more. Do we want to do that for each of the ribbon areas? And we can add a little bit more. And we can come over here and add some here. And kind of with mine, I'm kind of coming out from under the ribbon there. If you can see what I'm doing. And then we could do the same here. I think I'll only put 2 little beads on that one. That about does it. So a quick little project with the holiday heart, with Aquafleur, a little bit of a variation of that, and then some bead lines for embellishment. So super simple. It's not necessarily a Christmas project. You could use this for any holiday or any time of the year, actually. And we have that cute heart shape echoed throughout. And I'm going to just put my initials in the very corner here in the bottom. If I were turning this into a gift tag, I would just take a hole punch and put a hole like right in here. And then you could put a ribbon through that and use that on your present. All right, so something a little different today. With the glitter gel pen, it does have that sparkle, but even without a glitter gel pen, it would have a lot of drama. Okay. All right. I think it's dry, so I'm going to go ahead and fill out the back. With my name and the date, and we're doing Advent tangles or impromptu tangles for the holiday season. And we're on day 7. And our focus was on Aquafleur. Fleur. And that's by Zentangle. But we also did add bead lines. So bead lines. And that is by Margaret. Bremner. Bremner. CZT. So thank you, Margaret, for that cool tangle. So yeah, a cute little festive heart that you could really use any time of the year. And it's a very quick project. And you don't need to put bead lines around it. You could use some other tangles if you'd like, or you don't have to put any in there. I'm just trying to add as many tangles as we can with our projects so you get the most for your time. And I like to embellish. So, all right. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm so sorry my voice has been going in and out. Um, I just don't know what is bothering me allergy wise. So hopefully things will get better. Um, I will see you tomorrow. I'm looking forward to tomorrow because it's day 8 of our impromptu Advent tangles, but it's also going to be our tangle of the week because we're still doing that as well. All right, have a great day, everyone. Give this a try. Try different colors and let me know what colors you used. All right, take care. Love you guys. Bye.